Hey guys, it's Eddie, co-founder of Close Call Replay, pickleball's first and only 240 frames per second line challenge replay system. Kyle Salenko, the CEO and owner of Boxcar Productions, well, him and I created Close Call Replay together out of a shared passion to try and help elevate the sport of pickleball. Even today, with the advancements of pickleball broadcasting, paddle technology, level of play from our pros, we're still a little bit behind when it comes to giving good, concise video line challenges for pickleball. Until now. And we're going to give you the top 5 reasons why you, a pro pickleball player, maybe an MLP team owner, or just a fan of watching pickleball, these are the 5 reasons why you should demand that Close Call Replay be used as much as possible in the pro pickleball scene. Number 5, it's cost. Now, there are a lot of great systems that capture line challenges and replays at 1,000 frames per second. Or you have systems like Hawkeye that's primarily used in tennis but also used in other sports that does an incredible job of capturing exactly where the ball goes in 3D and actually renders out something to the audience where you can actually make a line call without the use of a human. Those are great, but guess what? They cost a lot of money. Upwards of hundreds of thousands of dollars. What we can give you with Close Call Replay is a fraction of that amount. Number 4, that's 240 frames per second. Now you might be asking, what does this even mean? 240 frames per second, what's a frame? So when you're capturing video, you're capturing frames throughout, right? Imagine taking your iPhone and you're sitting there and you're taking a bunch of pictures. Well, now imagine taking 240 pictures over the course of 1 second and being able to make it playable. That's pretty much what we're able to do. Now you might be saying, why do I even care about 240 frames per second? Well, what you want to be able to do with a video line challenge system is pinpoint the exact moment the ball hits the ground to be able to determine whether it's inside or on the line or outside of the line. And we can give you that with 240 frames per second. Traditional sports broadcasting cameras capture 60 frames per second. And what that means is there's going to be a lot of times where you're likely going to miss the point that the ball is making contact with the ground. At 240 frames per second, we're capturing 4 times the number of frames per second, so that way we can give you as close to 100% accuracy when it comes to determining the point that the ball hits the ground. Now you might also be saying, a lot of cameras record at 240 frames per second. A GoPro does, my iPhone does, and you'd be absolutely right. And they capture it in pretty good quality. What we've been able to do though is take 6 cameras and bring them into one system where we're constantly recording, and at a second's notice we can pull up that angle and be able to show you exactly the point that the ball hits the ground, even a couple frames before and after. So that way you or a referee can make the determination whether that ball is in or out. You can't do that with a GoPro. Number 3, refs love it. Kyle and I have gotten great feedback from any of the referees who have experienced our system, and they're so grateful that we've been able to provide them with a high frame rate capture of when the ball hits the line. In fact, we debuted this system at Pickleball Slam 2 back in February, and we got great feedback from that as well. We were able to help make line challenges while 6 of some of the top tennis pros in the entire world were out on the court. There was a lot of money on the line too. And the output from our system made it onto the ESPN broadcast a couple times. So if our system is good enough for ESPN and some tennis legends, I think it's good enough for where we're at right now with the pro pickleball scene. Number 2, the professional pickleball players, they deserve this. If we're going to use a video line challenge system in professional pickleball, we should probably do it right. Most, if not all, of the current day video line challenge systems in pickleball, they're just not cutting it. We want to give the pro players the confidence to know that if they're going to make a challenge, there's going to be a referee seeing a very high frame rate capture to be able to give a definitive answer as to whether that ball is in or out. We want them to be able to see it at the proper angle as well. And right now, it's just not happening. Either the frame rates are too low to capture the full trajectory of the pickleball, or again, the angles aren't right to be able to give the angle that you need to be able to make that call. If we want to elevate pickleball, which I'm sure everybody watching right now does, then we need a line challenge system to elevate along with it. And close call replay is the answer for that. And now the number one reason. Fans love it. Now, I don't know about you, but when I'm watching pro pickleball and I see a close call made by one of the pickleball pros, it's likely I'm going to be talking to my neighbor and saying,
"Oh, I think that was in."
And they're going to come back and say,
"No, I think that was out."
And drama builds. At the end of the day, professional pickleball is sports entertainment. We want to make sure that we can add to the entertainment value of these matches. So, when the broadcast cuts to close call replay and you see the ball moving and you see that point that it hits the ground and we're zooming in on it, that adds another level of excitement to the game. I'm sure you will love to see close call replay at all of the top professional pickleball events. Because frankly, close call replay just does it better than any of the other systems out there. Thank you again for tuning in to the top 5 reasons why you, a professional player, a fan of pickleball, or anybody involved in the pickleball industry should ask or demand that close call replay be used as much as possible in the pro pickleball scene. We want to bring fairness and quality to pro pickleball to help elevate the sport to the level that we know that it deserves to be. Thank you again, and if you have any questions or you yourself want to be able to have close call replay at an event coming up, you can reach out to us at contact@closecallreplay.com. Thank you so much.